So a lot of guys get really, really confused about this topic. You saw the title of the video already. So when a woman introduces space and changes the terms of the relationship, right? You have to counter it with your own space. This is the respectful thing to do for yourself. Why does this work, right? Women, well, anybody really, relationships are about respect. Ultimately, always about respect. Attraction and respect come before love. I said this in my last video, so I don't really want to repeat myself too much, but there is a certain amount of space that needs to be put into a relationship. So when I do coaching with guys, for example, a lot of guys don't understand that it's okay to have space. It's okay to have your own life. So let me just prove this point. When I do coaching calls with guys, one of the number one things they always say to me, especially if they've already been through their breakup for 3 weeks or whatever, right? So they'll do coaching and they'll say, oh my God, Kyle, I lost all this weight. I got my friends back. I did this, and this, that, and the third, right? And I'm like, why didn't you keep that and do that while you're in a relationship with this woman? They never have a good answer. It's always trash, right? It's because what ended up happening in the relationship is they let the woman control him, change him, right? What do women usually do? Oh, you should wear this and change that, these little things that they do. And eventually, it's really a test, but they don't think it's necessarily a test. Let's say there's a certain color you like to wear, black, right? I wear mostly black clothes, dark clothes, right? But she might say, oh, you look so good in blue, which actually could be true. And this is the subtle stuff you have to know. And the point is what guys will normally do, guys that have no game, is they'll start wearing blue all the time. And in her mind, she's going to go, okay, and again, it might not even be conscious. It's completely subconscious. I can control him. Again, you have to be, and that's why women will start testing you, because they want to know that you cannot be controlled by her. So when she tests you, she throws a barb at you, she says some nasty things to you once in a while. Doesn't have to be like too excessive, right? But she'll sometimes throw something at you and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what? When she does that kind of stuff, you have to remain still and be you. You have to be unapologetically you. Now, if you have shitty game, don't keep that game, right? But you have to improve on that. But that also goes hand in hand with being unapologetically you. So here's the thing. The difference between like guys who are top tier with women and guys who are not, right? Guys who are top tier can actually say goofy ass shit to girls. They can, because they know, and they know their value, they know their worth, they're confident, right? It's about the energy you exude and give off. You don't give a fuck what she thinks. That's the level you want to get to. That's the idea. And really, guys, it's just about letting go. Letting go and understanding that there are going to be women in this world that accept you and like you for you, just like the majority of women are not going to like you very much. They're going to either have a boyfriend, they're not going to be attracted to you, they're not going to be interested, etc. Right? Now, dating apps have changed a lot of this as well. So, solving this issue, right? Her pulling away, especially if you guys are, in a pretty serious note. You guys might be at a certain spot in your relationship. Maybe you're going through a breakup because it's how you found us. You have to always understand it's okay for there to be an anxiety, right? And distance, like, I don't want to say separation because it seems like it's an actual cut of the cord, right? But there should be some space between you, okay? Because when there's space, there's time to think about each other. When she throws a test at you, right? It's an easy way for you to be like, okay, I'll just go do what I want to do anyway, which is go work on my business, go work with, hang out with my friends, go for a late night cigar drive like I do sometimes, right? I've been testing out all kinds of different cigars. So I'm going to talk about that on my new channel, by the way. New channel is called The Better Man Project, link in the description box below. So at the end of the day, whatever she decides to do, that chaotic feminine energy, okay, that chaotic feminine energy you do not respond to. When she decides to walk away, let her walk away. It's okay. When she decides to go hang out with her girlfriends, let her go hang out with her girlfriend. Again, guys that, especially in my coaching program, what they'll do is they'll try to figure out a way to make her do something with some sort of dark triad secrets. And I'm like, dude, the most powerful thing that you can do is not care, right? Whatever she decides to do, don't care. Now, if she's obviously, disrespecting you or doing something wrong, stand up for yourself. If she's doing something that crosses a boundary, say it. But when it comes to small shit that doesn't matter, like her going like, oh, I'm going to hang out with my girls. A lot of guys don't like that. A lot of guys get really butthurt about that. And you just gotta let them be. Because at the end of the day, your own energy and how you exude yourself matters. Focus on that. Focus on making that a calm energy, a calm place to be. And what you end up doing is you invite people that are like you into your bubble. When you're a calm dude, you're relaxed, you're focused, right? Every day I have 3 major tasks that I do. The rest is delegated because I focus on those 3 tasks, and those 3 tasks usually propel the business forward. When it comes to relationships, 2 to 3 dates a week is fine. And then eventually, maybe even starts off with 1, but she'll pull closer and closer to you. She'll want to be around you more often. She'll want to she'll want to see you more. And then she's going to want to be around you and experience your energy, your masculine core. She's going to want to feel that. And she can't feel that when she's not away from you. She needs to be away from you sometimes. It's almost like it's like the anticipation is more, right? They like the anticipation as much as the actual experience themselves, sometimes more than the experience itself. So use that. Use that as a weapon, okay? I understand this sounds like a big-ass game, but when you actually understand it, you can just break it down. Again, 2 to 3 times a week, see your girl, right? So Wednesday and Saturday. Rinse and repeat. Always have a date in the pipeline. Focus on that. When you have a date in the pipeline, when she calls you, texts you, whatever, fucking all that shit, she can literally, you can say, okay, like, it's good to hear you, good to hear from you, right? I miss you. I want to see you so bad, but I'm so busy at work. I'm just focused on this thing. You can make shit up and then literally just be like, but you know what? We have a date planned for Saturday. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to rub your back. It's going to be great. You focus, say whatever you want to say, right? But make sure that you're not over texting. Make sure you're not saying goofy shit. My wife and I have been together for a while, right? And this is the kind of stuff that we do. We just focus on little things, okay? And we don't need to see each other all the time because literally, like, when you're together for 9 years, 10 years, you don't have a whole, unless you're like got a really extravagant life, you don't have a whole lot to talk about. So when you have space, I'm focused on my mission. She's like, what did you do? How did you go? How have your high ticket sales been going? How has this been going? How has that been going? Right? She asks me these things and I'm like, oh my God, it's been awesome. And I'm so like invigorated. And she is putting effort. I know she's not interested in that shit fully. She supports me, but she's putting effort in. That's what's important. We all want effort. We all want someone to show, oh, awesome, right? Like, thank you for caring. I think at the end of the day, that's what men are looking for, right? We're looking for someone just to give a shit about us. Where, especially in this day and age when it seems like men are so dispensable and expendable, right? But yeah, fellas, this is how you show your strength. This is how you show your respect. This is how you earn respect. I apologize. This is how you earn respect. This is how you do that. You don't do it through weird dark triad secrets. Just show that you know your value by your actions. Show this stuff. Be like, yeah, like you want to walk away from me? Go ahead. There's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Actually, let it hit you on the way out. I don't give a fuck. That's how you want to be. That's the attitude. You don't have to be the most handsome guy in the world. I'm not. So just focus on your attitude. Lead with playfulness. But when things get serious, just be like, yo, you can't fuck with me, bro. That's the kind of idea you want to have.
Fellas, if you are interested in making money online, becoming a better man, making better choices, and you want to be coached and mentored by me, this is the place for you. The link for this is in the description box below. This is the page you'll be viewed with. And you can click this video and watch it, and it tells you more about the program here. This is where, so in the first 3 to 6 months, my plan, my goal for you is to get you between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. After that, that is when things get really interesting because you can really take things to the next level if you understand the next steps to do, running ads and stuff like that. So you'll be able to really push yourself to that next level and limit. But the point is you have to show up every single day. So right now at this current time, it's $100 a month, which is a steal. Now, right now we're also doing daily coaching. So I show up every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. People show up to the calls, they ask questions, they get to learn what their limits are. Some guys are really pushing and they're really getting to the next level, and some guys are, they need a little bit more help. So you show up every day for the call, and you'll be coached by me, and you'll be told what to do. And again, it's a massive accountability group, because right here in the community section, this is where questions get answered, and you guys get to ask these questions and then show up for the call, and I can answer these questions. And then there's Telegram support as well. So when you guys are in here, you guys get to message me one-on-one if you want to, but you can ask a question here, and then it can be addressed the next day if you want like a verbal thing. We did a 3-hour call yesterday. As of, as of the recording of this, it's September 24th. So September 23rd, we did a really long call. So I tried to make sure everyone's covered, but as the group grows, it's going to be harder. So there might be, multiple calls in a day, but we'll see what we do. This is what it is at this time. So the best thing to do is join now while it's cheap, because it will go up in price down the road as I get more results for people. So again, $3,000 to $5,000 a month is very, very doable in the next 3 to 6 months, depending on your work ethic. But if you show up for the calls, it could be even sooner than that. So I'll see you guys there. If you have questions about this, you guys can email me, which is also in the description box below. And you guys can ask me questions about how, how this all works. Okay. But really, this video answers it all. When you check this video out, you're going to see, okay, this is how I'm going to get support. This is how cancellations work, et cetera, et cetera. Canceling is really easy. You just go to your settings when you join this platform and you just hit cancel. It's simple. But we don't want that, obviously. We want people here that really want to work, and you can literally get your life completely turned around for a very cheap cost. So I'll see you guys there.